Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Adani Enterprises FPO fully subscribed on final day. Next, how Gautam Adani lost $75 billion market value but pulled off $2.5 billion issue after short attack. Next, resilient India can brave global headwinds. Next, on page number 2 in pure politics section under that, committed to holistic growth, Murmu. Next, BJP condemns AAP BRS for boycotting Murmu's address. Next, nothing new in president's address, Karge. Next, government seeks review of Supreme Court verdict striking down provision of Benami Act. Next, engage in thoughtful debate, not just protest. PM to opposition. Next, Collegium recommends two gives reason for elevation of CJ of Gujarat GUV Gujarat Ahmedabad High Court to Supreme Court. Next, final hearing of pleas challenging poll bond in March. Next, PM cares fund not of government Delhi High Court told. Next, Ashram gets lifer in 2013 rape case 2. Next, 2020 Delhi riots. Supreme Court irked over police seeking adjournment. On page number 3 in pure politics section under that, former law minister Shanti Bhushan death. Next, India US NSA discuss ways to jointly push critical tech. Next, NABARD officers protest over dual wages. Next, Economic Survey 2022-23 under that, digital public infra can add up to 100 BPC, 100 BPS to GDP growth. Next, IT sector post 15.5% growth in FY 2022. Next, rollout of 5G to help India leapfrog hurdles. Next, survey targets $300 billion electronic manufacturing by FY 26. Next, pharma industry expected to reach $130 billion by 2030. On page number 5 in economics market time in the under that, most Adani group stock bounce in a relief rally. Next, India slips out of global top 5 million cab list after the rout in Adani stocks. Next, Mahua Motira fires fresh missive to SEBI on Adani probe. Next, redemption of equity mutual funds to be faster. Next, US stocks gain, bond yields dip. Next, Fed starts policy meeting amid hopes of a smaller rate hike. On page number 6 in smart investing section under that, Bitcoin beating US government bonds is a whole vibe shift in markets. Next, order backlog poll year push to help L&T sustain strong run. Next, Jalan Karl Rock needs to provide for jet staffs PF dues lenders. Next, RBI relaxes restrictions on SBM India until March 15. Next, analysts differ on charting Tech Mahindra scores. Next, big change in global pecking order. Next, basis of share allotment by Fab 3. Next, adverting the crisis. On page number 7 in companies section under that, Sun Pharma net rises 5.2% in quarter 3. Next, Make My Trip post operating profit of $19.7 million in December quarter. Next, Indian hotels registered 321% jump in quarter 3 profit at rupees 404 crore. Next, JSPL quarter 3 net plunges 72% on higher input cost. Next, ACC quarter 3 net falls over 60% on surging cost. Next, IOC swings to profit after two quarterly losses in FY23. On page number 18, brands and companies section under that, IT carries out survey action against Cipla. Next, AI incident accused Mishra gets bail. Next, HZL lines up $1 billion for electric mining vehicles. Next, e-bike sales may touch 22M by 2030. Next, VI board okays rupees 1.6 thousand crore bond issue to ATC again. Next, Reliance Retail planning foray into value apparel space. Next, Reliance Consumer to launch Lakhan biscuit brand Maliban in India. Next, cross media analysis should be standard in markets like India. Next, farewell Jumbo. Next, home demand stays reboost in Mumbai. Next, Noida, Gurugram housing rates see biggest rise in 2022. Next, Hinduja Renewables joins race to buy major stake in fourth partner energy. On page number 9 in economy section under that, core sector growth rises to 3-month high of 7.4% in December. Next, DRI starts investigation into FAME subsidy claims. Next, IMF retain FY23 growth outlook at 6.8%. Next, IMF called India a bright spot and major engine of growth amid a likely fall in global growth to 2.9% in 2023. Next, GST mop up for Jan at rupees 1.56 lakh crore. Next, fiscal deficit at 59.8% of FY23 target till December. On page number 10 in disruption section under that, Nigam and Chari to earn big from full Flipkart e-soup sale. Next, EU set to take a bigger stick to big tech cause. Next, Meta to shut down Move app in March. Next, bug prevents hiding e-status on iOS WhatsApp. Next, dark clouds yet Zoho sees $1 billion revenue for managed engine in a year. Next, Sasa dethrones fintech as the top unicorn creator. Next, cloud celebrity voices made Viva AI tool Fluid Web Forum. Next, WhatsApp offer longer group subject. Next, Insta expands its nodes to more markets. Next, Red Hat and Oracle expand collaboration. Next, Spotify sees 500M user by next quarter. Next, Education Tech Co Vedantu losses climb 13% to rupees 696 crore in FY22. Next, Profitco gets $11 million in its first external round of funding. Next, TikTok names Samir Singh head Global Peace Solutions US. Then I comes to page number 11 in economy and companies section under that. Digital agency department forays into India with Technopoint buy. Next, digital personal data bill in second half of budget session government to Supreme Court. Next, ED searches Shri premises in Kolkata. Next, Adani buys Israel's Haifa port for $1.2 billion. On page number 12 in economic survey 2022-23 under that, be the key link in global supply chain. Next, India ready for faster takeoff. Next, CEA inflation likely to be well behaved in FY24. Next, up to private cause to take advantage of free trade pacts. Next, towards 7 to 8% growth. Next, private sector's capex push to help rekindle animal spirits. On page number 13 in economy survey on 2022-23 under that, striking the right balance. Next, as India recovers, so will IBC recoveries. Next, retail investors shying away. Next, startup homecoming. Next, a city of money with a world of talent. Next, regulate crypto. Next, NPS is getting popular and has tremendous scope for growth. On page number 14, economy survey in that responsive policies and resilient economy. Next, recovery is complete over the next phase. Next, cautious ahead CAD could widen further. Next, agri needs reorientation to combat climate change. Next, critical minerals and rare earths may well be next oil. Next, non-tax revenue may lag target, cause a small overshoot in fiscal deficit. Next, decisive turn in investment cycle will lay base for sustained growth. Next, government must move quickly on ease of biz, land and labor reforms. Next, assessment of FY24 real GDP growth appears to be optimistic. On page number 15 in economy survey section under that, infra push will steer economy through current global crisis. Next, overarching theme digital tech. On page number 16 in article section, under that editorial page section, under that tools out to craft a flexing economy. Next, we cannot do without plastic, make it safe. Next, be serious about the budget's seriosity. Next, the book of job and growth. Next, IQ, EQ and SQ. Next, wish list for 2023 Amrit Kal budget. Next, go easy on those who paid all taxes. Next, good economics with poised politics. Next, one policy saves energy. Next, renewables must plug in. On page number 17 in economic time Panache section, under that four ancient Greeks who can help you lead a modern life. Next, a gambling tycoon and two lords team up for a European 10 billion lawsuit. Next, top disorder. Next, Lucknow pitch curator removed. Next, net practice better than tour match in India. Smith. Next, insufficient evidence against Zavi ATP. Next, Rahane set for stink with Lechenshire post IPL. Next, Babita Pogart joins oversight committee. On page number 18, around the world section, under that US refuses F-16s for Ukraine as Russia claims advances. Next, Macron would not rule out sending jet to Ukraine. Next, US to end COVID emergency status on May 11. Next, China factory activity rebounds in Jan on zero COVID relaxation. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.